From soft boy aesthetics to global luxury icon, Jin of BTS is undergoing one of the most compelling style transformations the K-pop industry has ever witnessed. And fans aren't just watching, they're mesmerized. Since officially being named global brand ambassador for Gucci, Jin's fashion choices have shifted dramatically, sparking international buzz, endless praise from fashion editors, and an avalanche of viral posts from ARMY across all platforms. Once known for his clean, boy next door look often accentuated by simple knitwear and minimalistic tones, Jin now walks through airports, stages, and magazine shoots in outfits that effortlessly blend luxury tailoring, daring silhouettes, and haute couture confidence. Whether it's a flowing silk shirt with metallic embroidery or structured suits with bold color blocking, every new appearance of Jin seems meticulously curated, not just by stylists, but by his own elevated sense of visual artistry. Gucci insiders have even hinted that Jin has played a hands-on role in co-styling his looks for public appearances, proving that he's not merely the face of the brand, he's becoming one of its strongest creative voices in Asia. What's driving this transformation? For many, it's not just about fashion, it's about Jin's post-military renaissance. His evolution from a globally beloved idol to a style-forward, statement-making fashion figure represents something deeper. An artist reclaiming his image, expanding his narrative, and redefining what it means to be worldwide handsome in the luxury era. Vogue Korea fashion editor Park Ji-soo commented in a recent broadcast, "Jin isn't just wearing Gucci, he's living it. There's confidence in his walk now that wasn't there before. It's not just visual, it's visceral." ARMY on social media agree the number Gucci Jin hashtag has trended globally for days at a time, often resurfacing every time he makes an appearance, whether it's a blurry airport photo or a full editorial reveal. One fan tweet with over 1.2 million likes reads, "Jin doesn't serve looks anymore, he serves legacy." As 2026 approaches with whispers of a world tour, fashion insiders predict an entire Gucci capsule collection inspired by Jin's current aesthetic, further cementing his place not just in K-pop history, but in global fashion iconography. And if these past few weeks are any indication, one thing is clear: Jin BTS isn't evolving. He's leading a revolution. In an earth-shaking moment for fashion and K-pop alike, Gucci has just dropped a global teaser featuring BTS's Jin, and the world is losing its mind. Just hours after the teaser went live on Gucci's official Instagram, X, formerly Twitter, and their global site, hashtags like #JinXGucci, #VisualKing Returns, and #Gucci Global Teaser started trending in more than 43 countries. Fans, fashion critics, and media outlets alike were quick to react with shock, awe, and an overwhelming sense of anticipation. The teaser, a 13-second cinematic clip, opens with a soft-focus silhouette of Jin standing alone against a Twilight City skyline, wearing what appears to be a yet-to-be-released piece from Gucci's 2026 spring line. His gaze pierces the lens with quiet confidence before a flash of white text flickers across the screen. A new era begins. 20s and 20s. Jin. It's bold, it's mysterious, it's unmistakably Jin. The fashion house confirmed this teaser is part of its upcoming 2026 global campaign, which will align with Gucci's planned rebranding push toward younger, music-savvy demographics. And it seems Jin is leading the charge. With BTS on hiatus until mid-2026, this campaign becomes not only a fashion statement, but a declaration of independence and identity for Jin as a solo global icon. Top-tier outlets like Vogue, WWD, Elle, and The Guardian Fashion wasted no time reacting. Vogue Korea posted, "This is not just a campaign. This is a cultural moment. Jin is rewriting how the East defines global luxury." Gucci creative director Sabato De Sarno in a rare comment told reporters in Milan, "We didn't choose Jin because he's famous. We chose him because he is fearless. He doesn't perform fashion, he becomes it." This isn't Jin's first fashion storm. His Harper's Bazaar Korea December issue, which also went viral, was noted as the fastest-selling magazine cover of 2025 Inches Asia. But this teaser marks a shift from celebrated idol to visionary muse. In Seoul, bus stations, department store screens, and even Incheon International Airport were flooded with digital versions of the teaser within hours of its release. In Times Square, New York, a 24-hour teaser loop began broadcasting on the NASDAQ screen, courtesy of Gucci's US division. Fans were seen gathering with light sticks and banners, treating the fashion teaser drop as if it were a comeback stage. One ARMY member from Brazil, reacting to the teaser on TikTok, tearfully shared, "We've waited so long to see Jin shine solo. He's not just shining, he's setting the whole fashion world on fire." And yet, even amid the glamour, the teaser remains deeply human. The minimalist aesthetic, Jin's soft expressions, the absence of background vocals all reinforce the idea that this campaign is more than fashion. It's about growth, presence, and the quiet power of reinvention. If this is just the teaser, the full campaign reveal promises to be monumental. And with whispers of a runway appearance in Milan and a limited edition Jin x Gucci capsule collection, the fashion world has only seen the beginning. One thing is certain, the world isn't just watching Jin, they're following his lead. What began as a whisper has now erupted into a global roar. Within 24 hours of Gucci's teaser drop featuring BTS's Jin, the internet has descended into full-scale euphoria. Industry experts are calling it a turning point in East meets West fashion diplomacy, and fans armies and beyond are calling it the era of Jin supremacy. The teaser wasn't loud. It didn't need to be. It was 13 seconds of soft gold lighting, raw skyline tension, and Jin's unwavering stare that somehow managed to communicate everything and nothing at once. As the screen faded to black with only the words "A new era begins, 2026, Jin the world paused and then exploded. Across media platforms, fashion critics have lined up to declare Jin not just a Gucci ambassador, but the new visual code of luxury fashion. The Business of Fashion wrote, "In Jin, Gucci has found not just a face, but a feeling, a modern enigma who commands global attention without raising his voice." Fashion forecasters say this teaser has single-handedly increased projected visibility for Gucci's Spring 2026 line by 41% before a single product is revealed. This is unheard of. Not even the combined campaigns of Harry Styles, EXO's Kai, or even Florence Welch brought this level of immediate economic and cultural forecast. Meanwhile, Bang Si-hyuk, founder of HYBE and the man behind BTS's global rise, was spotted reposting the teaser to his private circle on Bubble and HYBE's internal channels. A source close to HYBE's executive board said, "We thought Jin's solo impact would be significant. We underestimated just how far-reaching his brand resonance really is." In Milan, Gucci's flagship store has already updated its storefront with a large mural-styled LED screen of the teaser freeze frame, with visitors flooding in asking for Jin's collection, even though the campaign hasn't officially launched. Meanwhile, armies are coordinating flash mobs and global subway ads to celebrate the announcement, treating it like a global comeback concert. The most jarring detail? The teaser contains no product reveal, no visible logo, no heavy branding. Just Jin, standing in minimalist, ambiguous silhouettes, projecting the confidence of a man who no longer needs to prove anything. That, experts say, is the real fashion revolution. In Paris, one critic from Le Monde wrote, "Jin doesn't scream luxury, he whispers it." And that whisper is echoing through every major capital. Even Lady Gaga reportedly liked a clip from the teaser shared on Instagram stories, further fueling rumors of a possible Gucci event collab between the two stars later in 2026. While nothing is confirmed, the anticipation is turning feverish. As of now, Gucci has confirmed that the full campaign will unveil in February 2026, coinciding with Milan Fashion Week, where Jin is expected to walk the runway, a historic first for a K-pop idol of his background. Talks of a limited edition Jin x Gucci capsule are also underway, with prototypes rumored to fuse hanbok inspirations with modern Italian tailoring. And for Jin, this moment seems to mean more than brand power. This is post-military, post-idol maturity. This is the beginning of Jin's new chapter, where he doesn't just represent a brand, he builds one. Fans are calling it his quiet revolution. Fashion houses are calling it the best campaign launch of the decade. And Gucci? Gucci is already seeing the numbers, and they all spell one name: Jin.